Hello friends, it's Sheree from Turquoise Dreaming, and I'm here on my lunch break to work on some little clusters. Here's a couple that I've worked on this morning. This one is a flashcard right here, and this one is another flashcard, okay? And I did some little sewing on both of this one's just glued, this one's sewn on, and there are bits and pieces from the digital kit that I'm working with Tina at Shabby Dabby Doodah, her lovely lilacs. So I want to work on some more of these today. And so let's just get started here. I should be able to get a few done in the time I have. Probably have about 45 minutes. Oh, I also made one of the little flashcards. These are from Maria that I just received in Happy Mail. So on this one I put a little eyelet and a piece of ribbon here. And I'm going to decorate the bottom right now, so let's just get going so we don't waste any time. I just brought a lot of stuff here with me, so threw it all in a bag this morning and brought it all along with me. So I think I have plenty to use, really. So let's look for something for the bottom of this. I'm putting like at least three pieces down here. So I've got, let me look for some little, this is another little card I wanted to work on. Maybe put some clusters on and distress. I've got more of the little flashcards from Maria. And so let me look for some little bits here. I've got a little flower here that I cut out. That could be a possibility. Let's see which way I'd want to put it, like this. I might cut this little piece off right there and just do that. And then let's see, I've got a word here we could put on here. Thoughts. This is all from Tina's kit right here. And another small, if I wanted to use all pieces from the kit, here's a little postcard I could use, possibly, like that. Or I've got some, let me look for I've got some doilies here. I've got some lace I can cut up. Little bits, I really want to use up my little bits. So this could go on top, somehow like that, or on the side. So let's just get our base first. Let's see what I want to use. This is a little lumpy. I'm going to have to put this on the top. So I've got a doily here too. I could cut apart a big doily. Not big, but you know what I mean. Not as small as these. So this right here. I should have brought some of Maria's coffee dyed ones with me, because this I'm going to have to distress, but this could be really pretty as a base, this corner. Let's see if we can go ahead and cut that. I think that would be neat. That's why I brought it, you know, so I could cut it up. So let's do it. I think that'll be pretty. There we go. That's going to be beautiful. Okay, and I want to put some distress ink on there just because this card is already naturally distressed, and I think I added some distress ink this morning. And so this also needs some distress ink. Actually, I think I'll put some all over it. Even though it's going to be glued over, I don't know what part is going to show it right now, so I want to put it all over. Brought my art glitter glue with me. So let's put some of that down. And I might do some sewing on these when I get home, you know, but I can't do that from here, of course. I think they might think I was a little crazy if I brought my sewing machine to work with me. It'd be like, wow, you are doing some serious crafting today. That would be funny. Okay, so that looks pretty. I like that. Let me get my edges a little bit here. Didn't want to put too much on there at first, since this is a doily. I don't want too much coming through here. So I hope everyone's having a great day. It's Friday. It's Friday and it's a dreary day outside here in my area. It was nice yesterday as far as the sun was out, but today it's dreary, but it's not that cold, so that's nice. All right, so we got a little doily. Let's see what else. We have this little postcard I mentioned. We have a little piece of fabric. Let's see, let's use that on another flashcard or one of these cards. I can work on, maybe I'll work on two at one time. This is a vocabulary card from those English vocabulary cards I got recently at a thrift store. I couldn't believe I finally found some of those. I was considering ordering them from email. Oh, that's a lot of ink. I was considering ordering something like that from eBay, possibly, but they were a little bit more than I wanted to pay, so I kind of gave up on that. And I just didn't know what I was going to do as far as, I was like, well, if I don't have any, I don't have any. I'll just use what I have, And then I found some at a thrift store, finally. So I was like, yay! Cool. I can now use these in my crafting. So they're a little, I don't know how old they are. I think I did see a date on them when I did my thrifting video on, it showed that I had found them. So, I think they were vintage maybe, but they don't look like they're turning, brown or yellow or anything. So, for this project, I need to put some ink on them because this is a shabby chic. I would say most of Tina's kids, or a lot of them, are shabby chic type. That's her name. Shabby Dabby Doodah, right? I think that's why she's called herself Shabby Dabby Doodah. So this card right here is a little glossy. This isn't exactly, what is this? This is a vocabulary word, but it's a little different than the others. It's about punctuation, so that's different. There's some cards in there about punctuation, I guess. And that's neat if you were trying to learn English or just more vocabulary, because there's a lot of words in there. Like I looked for kind of standard words, but they're kind of like different words that you'd want to learn as far as if you were trying to increase your vocabulary. Not just your typical word, but this is kind of a typical word, questionnaire. But what's this word? Impugn. So that's what I'm talking about, a little bit different than your standard. So I looked for the word like something to do with this kit, like garden, flowers, but nothing like, there wasn't anything like that. So not like just standard words, kind of different words. Okay, so I think those are kind of aged now. Maybe a little bit more on this glossy part. I just added ink to my re-inked my vintage photo the other day, so I've got a lot of ink on there, pretty much a lot of ink on that pad now. And also I got out a new brush here because my other one was disintegrating. So okay, so we've got 4 cards to work on. Now I was going to glue down that fabric, on one of these, maybe on top of a doily. That would be cool, just to use it up and go from there. A little ink on here. So I guess by the time I got started, I have only about 45 minutes. I think I might have already said that. So, but then I need cleanup time too. Oh, it's pretty on this side. I'm going to use this side. There we go. Yeah, that's good. And then let me get these out of the way and work on these 2 right now. It might be too much for me to work on 4 at one time. But yeah, it's been a nice week. Had Wednesday off. So took down my Christmas stuff. Now tomorrow I have some extra chores I noticed when I was at home on Wednesday. You know how I was cleaning up my Christmas stuff. I noticed, oh, this needs to be cleaned, that needs to be cleaned, and this needs to be cleaned. So I got extra chores for myself tomorrow on Saturday. Okay, so that's going to be pretty there, and then we'll glue down this fabric. Yeah, I was looking through my bag that I keep all my little scraps in, like scrappy little pieces like this, little scrappy laces, and I've really used a lot of them, so there's not a lot of little bits like this in there right now. That's where I brought like a whole doily with me, and bigger, like I brought this lace with me right here. It's on a, you know, still on a cardboard, and that other piece of lace that I just showed you, which I don't know what I did with right now. It's weird how things are right in front of you and they disappear. This right here, I guess, is what I'm talking about. So yes, oh, here's another, oh, here's a little bit right here. Okay, I'm gonna put that in front of me so I can see it. Okay, now we need another layer here, something like a little, something from Tina's kit, like that. Then we need two pieces here. I said a word and a postcard maybe. Let's see, we need something with color though. Where's that flower? Here it is, little flower. Could be like that, and a word. Could be like that. I like that. Need to distress this flower a little bit. So this flower was just a one that was printed on paper, you know, because I want some things that can just go down really flat and not have that extra layer of anything on it. So some of the cut aparts, I just used the paper piece. Some of them I glue onto another layer of something, like I was making some with a layer of coffee dyed paper and book page, so 2 layers, and then I printed out the ones, did I show you? I'll show you in a second. I printed out some on file folder. So this is going here. I still want to see, so you're going to see the flashcard in back too, and then you'll see a little number peeking out there. So you know it's a flashcard, right? Or anybody that would see it would know it's a flashcard still, but they'll see that it's been decorated or embellished. Okay, and our word. A little bit of inking here, distressing. Okay, and some more glue. To turn the computer on. Oh, this is not the word I wanted to use. This is bigger than I wanted, but it fits. Okay, cool. There was another word here, but this will work. Picked up the wrong one, but this will work. It says smell the flowers, and if there's any hanging over the edge, I can cut it off because it's blank right here, just a little bit of blank. Yeah, I need to cut that off. A little tiny sliver right there. That looks cute. I like it. There you go. So this is done. We've got 3 layers there, the doily, the flower, and the words. Let me press those down. So that's just glued. I pictured myself sewing all of these, but that's coming out nice, just glued, right? Or here's the other word. That up there so I can see it. Okay, so with this one we glued down our doily and our fabric already, so we just have to glue down our little circle here. Unless we choose to glue something else with this, we'll see. Definitely needed a little bit of inking now. Some kits you just have to ink, and some things you don't, but this one I just really feel like it calls for it. Okay, I'm going to put the flower like this right in the middle of the doily, overlapping the fabric there. And what else? That might be it, unless we put a little, this could go over here. It has a little piece extra. I don't know if I want something over there or not, though. Let me try to picture it. Let's see, I've got all of my scissors here. I've got pinking shears, I've got my fabric scissors. Let me cut this off. Okay. I mean, it will look nice, so why not do it, right? And these will probably be, I'm probably going to use some of these as to tuck in a pocket. Like this is nice and flat, so I could tuck this in a pocket. But this, with it, especially with this on it, I could use as a tuck spot, so I can either glue it or sew it onto a corner of a page and use it as a little tuck pocket, you know? So let me go ahead and glue this on here so that can be drying. I didn't bring my Fabri-Tac, but I figured I'd be safe with this, which I've had really good luck with the art glitter glue holding everything down. So I'm sure this will be fine. And if I have any doubt when I get home, I could put a stitch right down there, sew that on. Or let's see, if I sew it onto a page, it would be sewn probably here and here. So I still might want to sew that on just to make sure it's all. But for right now, it's going to be just like this. It's going to be done for now. I think that's neat. I used up a little scrap of lace there, and that's some really old, I don't know if that's considered tatting or not, but whatever it is, it's very old. I got that thrifting, but you can tell it's old, right? Okay. Oh, I was wondering about a button on there. Do I want to put a button on here somewhere? I don't think so. I've got 4 pieces on there. I think we're good. Okay, let me show you what I printed out. I printed out these cut-aparts today on, I printed out the cut-aparts on paper. All of the cut-aparts I printed out on paper. And then I also printed out a couple pages here. This is a whole sheet page I printed on a file folder to use for something. And then I printed out 2 pages of the cut-aparts on file folder. And just in case I didn't show you yet, I printed out the whole page on here. This is file folder that I already cut out. Okay, so here's what it looked like. Printed, I cut it out, rounded the corners, folded it in half, and then printed on the other side too. So you have a nice little folder here. And this is going to be the ephemera folder that comes along with my current project, design team project for Shabby Dabby Doodah, which I already showed the beginning of the cover. Trying to decide on the cover, you know, the book, and showed you the pages. So that video is out, already done and published, so that's there if you haven't seen it. So this is my next step of working on the ephemera. And this file, I was anxious to work on this because I think this is going to be really fun to make this little folder. I'm going to put some pockets in here with this other page I showed you. I'm going to sew in some pockets with this, like a double pocket on the bottom inside. So I'm going to cut this apart and put pockets in here. But I'm not going to do that right now. I can't sew here, and I'm not going to make you watch me cut. So just wanted to share that though. Okay, so let's see, what else do we want to do here? I brought these larger flashcards too, so let's see if we can decorate one of those, because you know I have little small bits from that kit and I have bigger pieces from that kit. Now this I got from Maria just today. I have some flashcards something like this too, so really neat idea to I don't know if this is ink from her or not, but you can see it's already got some little aging on it there. So let's do a little distressing on here too. I just like the way, and I don't have to like get every inch of the outside. I just like to put a little bit on there. It frames whatever you're working on, and does give it an aged look, you know. So depending on how much you want, you can do a little or a lot. So I think that's good. A little bit, pretty much a little bit of all the way around. But I might have missed some, so it doesn't really matter. If it's naturally aged, it wouldn't have it on every single inch of the outside. So let's see, what do we want to put here? I cut out a piece from a card that I brought home and showed you in my Thrifted Treasures. It was an invitation, and this piece was in the middle of the front of the invitation. I thought it was so pretty. It's purple, so it matches the kit. Let's work on this too, or see if we want to do something with this. I kind of would like to make this into a journaling card by itself, but it can also be used as a layering piece. For instance, if I wanted to put it on here, it could go on here somewhere. I only brought one with me, I think. Did I bring any more cards? No, I don't see any. I'm going to leave this one separate for now and use something else because I have so many pieces here. Why not use something else? Let's see. I have some bigger pieces like this. Don't really have a plan, so I'm just playing this by ear. This, what else? I have more words and circles, and oh, I have some postage stamps here too somewhere. I kind of had it all organized on my desk in separate piles, and then I just picked it up and put it all in that pouch all together. So let me see what will fit here. Like, I've got a pile here of stuff to look at. So, oh, this is cute. This is a little invoice. Could put that down on top of that, kind of like that, a little crooked. And then, but this is going to need something on top of that, so a little circle, maybe. And anything else? Here's a little label. This is just a little piece here that I had from, I don't know if I got this in Happy Meal or what, but yeah, just a little something with purple on it that I thought was neat. And it's old, so pretty cool. Yeah, so I like this. I'm liking this right here. It fits. And here's a little bit. Is this one the same size? This is pretty much the same size. Okay, do we want any lace on here? Let's use a piece of our lace that I just put here so I could find it, like this right here. I could put this under, like that, and then this, and then this, and then this, somewhere. But I think that looks nice. Okay, let's go for it and get it done. Some glue. Let's see, it's trying to dry up on me here. Okay, a nice big bunch of glue here to glue this lace down. I hope I'm talking loud enough for you. I'm over in a different spot in the same office I usually do my lunchtime crafting in, but I'm at a different desk because I had to plug my phone in a computer because it was getting low on the battery, and I didn't realize it until I was ready to take my lunch break. I was like, oh my goodness, I need to plug in my phone. So there's a computer sitting on this desk that I plugged my phone into, so I wouldn't run out of battery. And I kind of haven't been plugging it in and charging it as much because my son reminded me over Christmas when he was over that we shouldn't, you know, be having our phone's plugged in all the time. It's not good for the battery. So I'm trying to let it drain, but you know, then you got to be ready for a video, so it's kind of hard not to be charging it all the time when you do videos, right? And you use your phone. Okay, I'm trying to make sure this is on the right, upright. This is going to be pretty right here, like this. I had been dying to work on the ephemera here. I worked on the cover and I worked on the pages last weekend, and really hadn't had time to do much with this, with the ephemera and the cut aparts. But yeah, I could just work on it with this kit forever. So it's so pretty. I could just work on this all January. I think I do want to. In the last year, I did find some vintage Valentine cards at an estate sale. In fact, I think I found. I'm trying to think if I found 2 groups, or did I get some in Happy Mail or something. Anyway, I think I have 2 little bunches of Valentine cards. So I would like to do. I did one last year. And so I would like to do a Valentine, at least one Valentine journal, especially because I found I didn't have I did one last year and I didn't have any, you know, vintage Valentine cards, and now this year I have some, so I would be pretty excited to go ahead and do a Valentine journal next. I think that would be fun to use some of my retro. They're retro looking, but they're vintage, you know what I mean? That old-timey vintage little graphics, so cute. Okay, there we go. 4 layers on that one. So pretty. And the glue is drying here. Actually, I probably should wipe some off, but let's see if I have a scrap piece of paper here maybe to wipe some glue off. I don't have any tissues right here or anything else to wipe glue off, but that'll dry hopefully clear and not shiny. That's one thing I like about the art glitter glue. It doesn't dry shiny. So there we go. Cute, right? Decorated. What can I do with this? I can use it as a journaling card. I might put some coffee dyed paper on the back, or it would be fun just to write on this, write all around it, you know, little, you know, it's fun to write every which way on your journals, like upside down, sideways, you know, just something different. So when you go back and look at it, you'll be like, oh, look at this page, it's cool, it's different. The writing is, you know, write little notes all over the place. So I might just leave it like this. So I don't know. Do we want to put anything else on here? Let me see before we say we're done, even though I think I already said we're done. The buttons don't seem to be fitting right now for me. Any ribbon? I don't think so. I think I'm going to leave it like that. I like it just like that. So we're done with that one. What else? Okay, I brought a couple of these, which I thought would be fun to decorate. They're just little papers that are cute, right? And so they're paper, so I need to be careful of what I put in here. I might just wait till I get home and put some eyelets in the top of these so they're stronger. The holes are stronger because, you know, even if you put a baker's twine in there, if you tie it too tight, it could rip right through the paper. So that's what I'm going to do. Wait till I get home and put some eyelets in there, and then put some ribbon or some kind of string or fabric on the top. Right now, a little distressing on the sides. And let me see what time we're at. Yeah, we got about 10 more minutes, I would say, to craft. So let's do it. This one's, I like the color of something different, you know, like this is, this kit and journal is going to be saturated with purple. But, you know, neat to stick in some other things like the flashcards and this little bluish card. It has some of the burgundies in here are actually in the kit too. So the flowers, if you notice, in here are kind of a burgundy, and there's purples and greens, so, you know, nice to incorporate other colors in here. So what can we put on these little papers? Because they're just paper, right? Not cardstock like the flashcards or the vocabulary cards. So let's see. And they are colored already. So maybe a little label. Let me see. A little label might be cool. I love labels, so yes, a label would be actually very cool. I love words too, but we need something more colorful. Here's a, well, it didn't print out all the way. That's no good. Unless I want to just, I mean, if something didn't print out all the way, like this word, I'm talking about the word garden here. See how you can't, where's my camera? See how you can't see the N? But if I were to layer it, I can still use it, right? I can layer something over that, so it's like, oh, you know, nobody will know that it's missing the word in. I mean, the letter N. So let's just layer right over that. Okay, like that. You know? Pretty cool. Glue off. I kind of don't like glue on my fingers, so kind of drives me a little crazy. Okay, so, I like that, but I want to possibly cut the end of this into a banner shape. Let's do that. Just cut in the middle. What you do to make a banner shape is try to cut in the middle and then cut down. I made a little cut in the middle there, right here. Cut in the middle and then cut down to your, where the end of your cut on either side, and then you have a banner. And this is a tiny piece of paper. I don't know if it's going to come out right because it's so tiny and I can't really cut right here as far as getting this straight. Okay, there we go. Did it. Yay. So it'll be like this. And that looks better than just a straight, right? A little banner kind of word there. Okay, I like that, just like that. We did distress around everything. Here's another little layering piece we could put on here, but this can be written on the back. I like that, Push it down. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Love it. Yes, so we'll have 4 pieces on here. Yes, I love that. That's so pretty. So this is blue, bluish gray, I guess, mostly blue. And this is a little punch out from Maria. Thank you, Maria. These come in so handy. And I think I did find this punch online, but it was like, punches can be so expensive, you know? I would love to find more at thrift stores. Okay, there we go. Now our little label. So a few months ago I decided not to participate in a couple of challenges I was doing because I was stressing myself out. And I was like doing my design team projects. They're only every other month, but still on the month. They're both in the same month. And I was stressing myself out because like on the month where I do my design team projects, then I would do these 2 challenges and whatever else I wanted to do, like things I just want to do. Oh, let me put this down first. And so I started stressing myself out, and I was like, you know, this is supposed to be fun, not stressful. So I stopped doing 2 of the challenges because I want this to be fun, not just like work or stressful. So now I feel much better not doing those 2 challenges, and even though I want to do them, I still would like to do them, but I just can't, you know, I don't want to stress myself out. I want this to be fun, not stressful. So that's the decision I made in 2019, and I want to carry that on. Very pretty, right? Look at that. So awesome. I love it. So pretty. So pretty. Love it. Okay, this one, we have time. Do we have time? Yep, we maybe have time if we move a little faster. Okay, this one already has a lot of purple in it. Let me see. Think about this for a second. Already has a lot of purple. Let's see which way is up. I think we need something. Oh, here we go. This would be good. See, it's got glue off my hands. I can't stand it. I gotta get this glue off my fingers. Okay, I know what we need. I know what we need. Okay. We need a doily. And then this little note. Let's see, up here. And then, let's see, something colorful. I'm trying to see. This is probably too big, right? These little circles are coming in handy. Oh, I need a little postage stamp. That would be cool. Let me find a postage stamp. This one's too big. I need a little postage stamp. I know there's some little ones in here somewhere. I have tons of stuff here. I probably bought too much stuff, so it takes me longer to find what I need, right? Okay, let's see. Where are those postage stamps? Here we go. Here's a small one. Perfect, perfect. This is from the kit. Isn't this cool? It actually looks like a real postage stamp. I have old postage stamps, but this is from the kit. So cool. See, you can tell because it has the little flowers on there from the kit right there. Okay, so this is going to go right here somewhere. A button. Nope, no button. Okay, so just something like this so far is what I'm looking at. So let me go start gluing since I only have a few more minutes here, and I have to get back on time. My co-worker is going out when I get back, and she has an appointment. So I cannot be late. Cannot be late. Alright, so pretty. This one's yellowish. This is these are from, I think these are from wallpaper. Let me feel it, this one. Yeah, these feel like they're from wallpaper. So they're nice and sturdy, but flat enough to not add bulk to whatever, you know, you're using them on. Love these. And any of these I can sew on when I get home if I feel like they're not sticking down enough or something, or I just want them, you know, that sewn on look, the zigzag stitching or whatever. I can sew on any of these when I get home. So this is still peeking out. You can see it around the edges. I don't know if I'm doing it like I had it, but it'll be good. It'll be fine. Okay. More blank space over here. I think right down here in the corner. art glitter glue does glue pretty quickly. So when you put something down, you got to get it in the right spot pretty quickly. It doesn't really let you move it around too much. Here we go. I might put something else on there. I feel like it needs a flower, but I don't want to cover up the doily. I feel like it needs, I don't know, it probably doesn't need anything else. Maybe a piece of lace over here on the side. That would be pretty right there. But that covers up the doily. And I just got some, oh, there's glue on my fingers. Let me see. I think I will put a piece of this on there. It's too long though, so let me cut it. And now I could put a word on there too. Let me go ahead and put this down though. Make sure I have enough on there to get it down. Put it on the edge here. Okay. Now, anything else? Do we need a word? I think we'll put a word on there. I'm knocking things on the ground, so let me pick that up real quick. Okay. All right, we're going to put this word on here, but we're going to distress it first. It's just too clean looking. Too clean. Okay. A little glue on here. Not too much. All right. Yes. Perfect. It needed that. I think it did. I think it did anyway. Okay. Done. I just want to make sure you can see the details. Okay, so this is what we did. I'm going to have to clean up now. So let me move this out of the way and show you what we did real quick. I'm keeping this. Let me show you what we did. Let's see. We decorated these two just now. Make sure that's glued down. Okay, we decorated these two. Let me get my scissors out of here. Move out of the way, guys. You're in my way. Okay, out of my way. Too much stuff here. At work. I made a mess at work. Okay, and this. And this. This one I had the ribbon on, but then I decorated the bottom part. And these two I had done at home as examples. I was practicing at home this morning, and then that inspired me to do more, of course. So let me show you up close. This one, this one, this one, these two papers. Super cute, right? And this one. Love them all. So pretty. Okay, that's it for today. I will see y'all next time. I'll probably do another craft with me tomorrow. So Saturday I like to, you know, have some time and spend at least an hour crafting in the morning with you guys. So see you tomorrow. Happy crafting and have a good weekend.